Alright, we've got a very slow hand on the draw, but we have the wombo combo, so I'm going to keep. Black. Well, already on the back foot. Ooh, that was a good draw. Unfortunately, it just trades with the Grasping Scoundrel on defense. Hardy Veteran is much better on offense than it is on defense, but at least it's something we can put onto the board. It's also worth noting that Needletooth Raptor is probably at its worst against black, because black has more ways to kill it without dealing damage to it, with like -1/-1 effects or just destroy effects. Black red. Alright. Dual shot would be a pretty nice draw here. Let's play the veteran. I have to decide if I'm blocking here. I probably am, even though I don't want to, because his deck looks pretty aggressive, and I'm gonna need to keep my life total high in order for our plan to work, even though generally I don't love trading with this kind of deck. Oh, 3 colors. Okay, not expecting that with the double 1-drop start. Let's see what we draw. Well, I could do without drawing some lands here, but I guess we are playing 17. This seems like the kind of deck where I could justify going down to 16 on the draw, but I think it still makes sense to play 17 in general. Ooh, got a Raptor Mirror. It is slightly annoying, but I will play my own Raptor. Probably just look to trade for the board here if he sends in. Depends on what he does, I suppose. That's fine. And what else? Wanted Scoundrels, okay. So we're gonna have to take care of that to get some treasure. Not that the treasures really help me at this point when I'm already flooded. Okay, let's make some decisions here. What is my plan? I think I'm just playing another Raptor and passing. He can't really attack if I do that. Because let's say he sends with either of his ground creatures, I can block, shoot his Raptor will be forced to shoot my Raptor because it's not a May ability, and then I can use that to shoot whatever else. However, I will lose my Raptor wombo combos if I do that. Okay, so much for that plan. Like I said, black has the best ways to deal with let's draw. Huh, okay, so good news and bad news. Good news is I can more or less wipe his board here. I'm just trying to decide which of his creatures I want to leave alive. Because both the Blight Keeper and the Wanted Scoundrels are going to be a problem. But I can put Tillinelli's Crown on my Raptor. Then the Enraged trigger kills his Raptor will be forced to kill my Raptor, and then my Raptor will trigger again, I can kill something else. But he'll be left with one of his creatures. Then I can play the Tillinelli's Knight, but one of his other creatures will probably kill me. I think I have to kill the Blight Keeper and try to find a way to deal with the Wanted Scoundrels on a future turn. Gotta do what you gotta do. Using his own Raptor against him. So we're gonna do this. My Raptor is gonna die. I'm gonna kill Blight Keeper. And I'm gonna play Tillinelli's Knight. Hopefully draw a way to deal with that Wanted Scoundrels, otherwise we can use the Crash the Ramparts next turn. when he swings in, and all the while we have to hope that he doesn't draw anything. Take 4. Drew something. Ooh, you drew something else? Jeez. Oh man. Well, this game did not go super well. That's a little bit late. Man, we would have had a nice draw there, but his draw lined up pretty well with ours. Unfortunate. Okay, let's go to sideboarding. His mana base looks pretty greedy. Looks like he's splashing white for that pacifism and something else probably that I haven't seen. I don't see much need to do much else. Maybe we want Naturalize to deal with the pacifism, but the pacifism's on the splash and it's the only target we've seen other than treasures, but I don't think that's enough. And yeah, his Needle Tooth Raptors are also going to be annoying. We don't have a great answer to that. We can hijack them and then kill them. I don't know. I think I'm just going to run it back. We also kind of flooded out and had to play defensively when our cards wanted us to play aggressively, so you know. It's just the format sometimes. Dual Shot looks real good against him though. I will play. This hand is good. I'm just gonna look to Wombo combo him out with Hardy Veteran Tillinolli's Crown, most likely. Though that plan doesn't work super well if he has a pacifism again. In general, black-white is probably our worst matchup. There's a 2-drop again. I'm not going to be trading for it on defense this time. Let's play the veteran. Anyway, like I was saying, black-white is our worst matchup because they have the best quality removal that can A, deal with our creatures, and B, deal with them without triggering Enrage. It's kind of the perfect storm. And he's got a nice aggressive curve going himself. So my plan is... Man, once again, we kind of have to be defensive here. I'm not sure what the best way to do that is. So we can hold up, crash the ramparts, and block his wanted scoundrels. I mean, I guess we could power out a quick form of the dinosaur if that's what's happening, but he can play around that in so many ways. I can slap on a crown and attack for 6 or for 5 and try to race. We do have this crash the ramparts, which could help aid in that endeavor. I could just attack and then play Tillinolli's Knight. Post-combat, use it to trade for the Grasping Scoundrels and go from there. Yeah, I think I like that plan. It's very unlikely he'll block, and if he does, I can crash the ramparts, get 2 treasures, and then I'm actually pretty far ahead. So we'll take this hit, play the Knight. Duress, that's pretty rude. Not sure what he takes here. Might depend on his hand, but we'll see. I hope he takes the form of the dinosaur, because that's the card I care least about. I don't know if we're going to have time for it this game. Alright, he found his 3rd color, where he just had it all along. Another 1-drop. Jeez. Give me a dual shot. gonna trade. Ooh, well, if he's doing this, then I'm just blocking his 1/1. Not sure why he's doing it that way, because that does not work the way he wants it to. Let's draw something good. Man, doesn't really help me. Okay, let's do the math again. I put on Tillinelli's Crown, I attack for 7. He goes to 11, I go to 6, he goes to 4, I am dead. So that plan isn't going to work. Especially when he has access to all his colors and he can just untap, put a Luminous Bonds. But the alternative would be leaving a creature back on defense, which I really don't want to do. I mean, I could just play Tillinelli's Crown and pass, and turtle up. But then that's even worse for me if he has a removal spell. Let's see, I put Tillinelli's Crown on, say, Hardy Veteran, or no, Tillinelli's Knight. Use that to trade for the Wanted Scoundrels. I think it's best to do this. Then I'm going to leave my Hardy Veteran back. I'm going to leave both my creatures back with the intention of trading. And hopefully this form of the dinosaur can get us back into the game if we prolong it, even though that's not what I want to be doing. Yeah, this format, like I said, is very tempo-based, so you have to be careful, or you're going to die to a bunch of 1 and 2 drops. Moan of Craving, that's the most obnoxious. So we'll trade for the Grasping Scoundrel. Hopefully draw something, anything. Here's another 2-drop. Opponent is going off. Yeah, that card's not as scary as it could be. Still kind of scary, though. Okay, I'm dead if he goes for it. Just dead on turn 5. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I could have really done any differently that game. We just got annihilated. Time for round 2.